Webb's breathtaking view of the Helix Nebula shows a dying star's final breath becoming the seeds of future worlds. First identified in the early 1800s, the Helix Nebula is one of the most recognizable planetary nebulas in the night sky, known for its dramatic ring-like appearance. Because it is one of the closest planetary nebulas to Earth, astronomers have long used both ground-based and space-based telescopes to study it as a detailed example of how stars end their lives. Those observations have now reached a new level with the James Webb Space Telescope, which has delivered the clearest infrared view yet of this well-known object. Webb's powerful instruments allow scientists to zoom in on the Helix Nebula and examine what could one day happen to our own sun and planetary system. The telescope's high-resolution data brings the structure of gas streaming away from the dying star into sharp focus. These observations show how stars return their material to space, providing the ingredients that later form new stars and planets. Images captured by Webb's NIRCam near-infrared camera reveal striking pillar-shaped features around the inner edge of an expanding shell of gas. These structures resemble comets with long tails pointing away from the central star. They form where intense winds of hot gas collide with cooler layers of dust and gas that were released earlier in the star's life, carving the nebula into its complex and textured shape. Over nearly 2 centuries, the Helix Nebula has been observed by many different telescopes. Webb's near-infrared perspective highlights dense knots of gas and dust far more clearly than the Hubble Space Telescope's softer, more ethereal view. This new view also makes it easier to see the sharp transition from extremely hot gas near the center to much cooler material farther out as the nebula continues to expand from the central white dwarf. At the core of the Helix Nebula lies a white dwarf, the exposed remnant of the original star, although it sits just outside the frame of Webb's image. Powerful radiation from this stellar core illuminates the surrounding gas, creating layers with very different properties. Closest to the white dwarf is hot ionized gas, followed by cooler regions rich in molecular hydrogen. Farther out are sheltered pockets within dust clouds where more complex molecules can begin to form. These regions are important because they contain the raw materials that may eventually give rise to new planets elsewhere in the galaxy. In Webb's image, color is used to show differences in temperature and chemistry. Blue tones highlight the hottest gas, energized by strong ultraviolet radiation. Yellow areas mark cooler zones where hydrogen atoms combine into molecules. Red shades appear at the outer edges, tracing the coldest material where gas thins out and dust can form. Together, these colors illustrate how the final outflow from a dying star becomes the building blocks for future worlds, deepening scientists' understanding of how planets originate. The Helix Nebula is located about 650 light-years from Earth in the constellation Aquarius. Its closeness and eye-catching structure have made it a favorite target for both amateur skywatchers and professional astronomers. Thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed our videos, subscribe to our channel for there's more to come.